Welcome back, everybody, to Dave Mitchell, Point of Autism, episode 38. Yeah, we're already on episode 38, nearly on episode 40. Hey, well, I got good news for you guys. Okay, we finally got a job. I got done with book rehab about a week ago. You guys know that we mentioned that in my video blog from last week. But also, I literally, if you guys don't know, I got sent a resume in for a job, and I got it. Now, I don't know when. It's not going to be a full-time job because of my big plan to move to California, where I'll be moving the week before June, because the wedding is in June. So I have a plan for that. But yeah, and also I'm wearing a shirt that my girlfriend sent me with the hashtag Filipino. But everything is doing good. And also, yeah, I don't know, wondering what happened to that video I'm going to. Well, they got a new CEO for Inca. Yeah, and I'm in contact with them. But, and people who are new, who wonder why I do live stream video like these, I do them to get my voice out there in the community. That reason why. But yeah, I still know the old CEO. I'm still in contact with both of them, and with the old and new. But yeah, but me and my friend, all my friends are doing good. Even Anthony, well, I called him Austin yesterday because that's my nickname for him. And also, he reminded me of an old friend. If you guys don't know who I meant, my friend Austin, who died in Hurricane Harvey back in 2017. He was one of the people. My family finally gave me permission to say it. But it's a little bit hard, but he reminded me of my friend Austin that I used to go to high school with. Too bad that I would not, if I knew that was going to happen, unfortunately, at that time, and if I had a better phone, I would have took pictures of me and him. But I didn't. But I feel really bad. But stuff happened the way it is. You can't control it. That thing. But yeah, me and my friend Anthony are doing good. Now, I don't know when I'll begin work. They had not called me back to tell me when yet, or gave me the schedule yet. But I'll check that later on when my mom get home, because they met with her because my mom knows them. But yeah, trying to put myself now. It'll be 3 to 5 days a week, and sometimes I might work on Saturdays, sometimes, so I might not have that much time to do them. So, I'm assuming I'm probably going to be in random orders to put the video updates. I'm not really sure, but we'll have to find out. But also, I might try doing a gaming live stream tonight or tomorrow. We'll probably see but make sure to go right this time. That my last one, I still have that video up. Did not went right. Well, I'm terribly sorry about that, guys. But Oh, and about what happened in Pennsylvania with that he took him and his son and a friend wife. Disgusting person. One reason why is because he found out his son had autism. That's not right. Trust me. And one reason why I blame that caused him to do that, autism speaks. Literally, their video on YouTube, I don't know if it's still up or not, where they interviewed the mom who had 2 kids and one had autism. And she said she was thinking about taking her and her autistic daughter away, but the only reason why she did not is because of her normal daughter who do not have autism. But not right. That was not right of them to do that. And that made me angry. I'll be honest. That made me angry that they made it like that for us. I don't like. Because we have every right to live in our life according to any normal person too. But yeah, it got me frustrated that they went that far. But, you know, the people like that I don't like. Now, they want me, there we go. And also, you're saying that some of you people don't know is Autism Speak. If they really wanted to help our community, they would not do crap that they do. Like one thing that they did, they sued the 14-year-old autistic girl who made the YouTube video called Interventing for Annoying Normal People. I can't remember what full thing is, but it was a parody of what Autism Speak is. And Autism Speak did not take kindly to it and sued her. An autistic. With that made me look 1 minute. Sorry for that. Made me a little aggravated because that was not right of them. But yeah, now if they did that to me, I would have been able to countersue them for fraud because that technically do count as fraud right there. You're not doing any harm. But yeah. They also tried suing a autistic man, on teacher saying, Autism Speak, go away, I have autism, I can speak on my own. They literally tried suing him. Look, try suing me and me too because I am seeking my voice how I feel in the autism community. You would have me and the organization I'm part of coming after you for fraud. You're that Autism Speak, so back off. Now, Inca, with the autism group I'm part of, with an international one, where they do the Inca Festival every year, with should be this month, that they now waited for this month, is that they support people with autism. And like they literally show our talent and show what we are capable of and what we are made of. Now, Autism Speak do not. Inca want people to accept people for autism for who we are. Autism Speak make it look like they're epidemic and look like we are disease ridden, like we have a disease. And not right. I do not support that. It disgusts me that they do that to people like us. If you guys understand what I'm saying, then you know where I'm coming from. But it's not right. But what I would say instead of autism awareness, it should be autism acceptance month when it come around. But yeah, well, I do not support that they did that. Oh, and I tried for about 30 minutes right before I did the live stream, so yeah. I talked to my friend earlier, Anthony. You got, my nickname for me. Charles, we're not talking. Austin. I talked to him and told him that I might go back to working for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then while I could do some stuff, we'll probably live stream. So I'm doing the live stream right now. But, yeah. Now, what I told everybody in one of my video back then about autism speaking, that they had to come up with that defiled and humiliated and made up people with autism look bad called I am autism. It was an insult to our community. There are reasons why people like us do not support autism speak. There are reasons why. It's because of how they make up look. But I may have autism, but I am pretty smart, and I have a pretty good talent. But it was not right for them to make people like it look bad. And it really aggravated me that they done that. Now, when I start my new job, I'm going to try to, I am saving money up for 2019. But I might have to save money up for the driver ed class that I have planned. So I'm planning to take driver ed classes too now. But I know I'm probably going to either have to take it in California, or more likely, if I can remember, well, let me check. Sorry about that track, but I'm using my tablet. One that I use for gaming. It come in handy to like my work tablet, because I have both tablets right here with it, something I've been, working on. But reason why I have phone and two tablets, one made for like gaming live stream that I do on YouTube. The other one is just a working tablet. And if I'm right, if I'm able to get some more stuff worked on it, because the RCA tablet is made more for like work, not gaming, so if I can but I checking on some stuff for YouTube and stuff, because I'm multi-channels. Now, the other thing is that what happened, that you got probably heard on the news, if you heard, that happened in North Carolina with that autistic 6-year-old, and they found him dead. That bad. But I think I know one of the reasons why. Because how people, make it look. The people that want to help us a little bit more. Or not help, but stop trying to force it to become what they want it to be and to help us. And think cautious about it. Good stuff can happen. I'll be honest. good stuff can happen. And I really do mean it. Because nobody is the same, even on autism spectrum. You know, I believe my friend Anthony, the one that I went to the mall with, I already said it multiple times. My nickname for him is Austin, but the real name is. But I'm trying to remember. But one that I went to the mall with, I believe he had autism too. Now he was diagnosed with ADHD. Now you can have ADHD and autism, and you can have autism and no ADHD, and you can have ADHD and no autism. It can go many ways. But yeah, so nobody is the same, and that's a fact that I want to get across to a lot of people. That nobody don't think about it, but a lot of people with autism, everyone is different, and that's something I know for a fact. But yeah. Now, if you guys probably have noted from, like, if you have noted test live stream, I've been testing them more live streaming equipment out a lot, but I'm still trying to figure out what a good one is that I can use on my Samsung Tab A tablet. Now, the thing, PUBG, if you guys don't know, can run have 2 gig to run smooth. 2 gig of RAM. And my not Amazon tablet, because that thing don't work anymore. What I was previously using. My Samsung Tab A have 2 gig of RAM and 16 in memory, and you can have more storage in it. Now, I know there are people out there who modify and work on tablets. But if I think about it, if I find a way, I might get upgraded and work on more to, help. Not on. Sorry about that, guys. Something weird on my tablet, like on the backside of it, but yeah. But I also have some other games on my tablet. But I have Gigabit Off-Roading. I have Off-Road Outlaws, Trains and Railroad Simulator. More than I can't think name clearly. I got World of Warships, World of Tanks, and PUBG. But yeah, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apps that are like made to live stream, like to screen live streaming, like where you can do games and stuff. But the thing about them is that when it comes to live streaming PUBG with a multiplayer and you are able to talk to other people online, that gets pretty hard. Every time I live stream, I'll be on. When I live stream and I try to talk to other people in the game, like in chat, they can't hear me because I'm using literally, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get around it. like where I can able to talk to people in chat, or not like on my live stream, but people in my group in the game while I'm live streaming, because when I'm live streaming, if I could block me from getting my voice to them, like for them to hear me. The only way I've been able to, if you want live stream and playing PUBG with me, with one of my friends do, if you want one of my older live stream. But it's very tricky to do, I'll admit that. Even for autism. Now, yep, my beard has grown back. But I already know that. But because I already got a job, I'm just gonna let it grow out a little bit. So I can get that some of the area that, you know. It's pretty hard to explain, but hard to get. But I've been trying to find a good screen recorder thing that I can live stream with, like one that I built for live stream. But be honest, it's difficult, and I mean it, it's difficult to do. But stuff like that is very hard to do. And I'll be honest. And it's pretty hard to do. Anyway, I spent sometime, like, I literally spent almost half a day trying to find screen recorder that can live stream live, that are like made for my tablet, like where I can live stream with are not simple to do, trust me. It's very difficult to be exact. And I literally, you know, like tried multiples out. Like, it's not simple to do at all. I tried to find like one that I built for like live streaming, and because I am a mobile gamer, I'll be honest about that. Like, I do mobile live streaming with games. Now, that's something I like to do, but I keep it connected with Naruto. It's pretty tricky to do. Now, if I per se, it's pretty hard if you did think about it, because you have multiple subs, and it's not simple at all. That one, I know it worked good, but I did that with one problem. I think my tablet is not built for it. So, but, or I might need to update with my tablet, like, update software, because you have software updates too, but yeah, they're not simple. Well, I'm happy looking at now it's just me at the house right now. Yeah, I got stuck walking the dogs. But that don't bother me, but it do get annoying how they act sometimes. Trust me, they act annoying. It's something that I have to deal with on a daily basis with my sibling dog. My dog do it sometimes, but he not a bad. Same with Mimi. Now, Cubby and the other dogs, that whole different story. If you did think about it, they are Czechoslovak, they always cause crazy stuff to happen. And one thing I try and figure out is like, it but pretty hard. Now, if they do come out with an update that do make it simple to live stream on here, I'll be pretty much happy to, use it, but dang it hard. Even for autistic. And that's something I learned hard. And I know there are websites that have apps that you can use that are built for live streaming. But you gotta be careful with them. Some of them, can be very sketchy. And it's something that I kinda probably have more to hard with in my art tablet. Not really sore, but I believe that's probably the reason why my old tablet decided to, kick the bucket. But also, I think that was the reason why I unable, probably because of how it built, the probably reason why I was not able to do like live streams and stuff. But I might do a private chat one with my friend Anthony, see if I'm able to pull it off, like a private one. But if I do, then that'll be pretty successful. And that'll be wonderful because I'll be able to get my sub for my live streaming even more. Because I do the live streaming, I wait for fun, plus to get my voice out there even more, and to tell people how I feel. And also, it helped get dressed down and how I feel. Now, many of you guys don't know, I have an overprotective nature. But you always use my autism as excuse to be overprotective over me. That is something that you're going to have to accept it because I am moving in 2019 to California. And she's having a hard time accepting it. But when I do, it's going to be hard on her. But I hope she, understand. But, yeah. It's something that my mom is nervous about, but every parent is nervous. It's that you have to accept it. Now, them puppies, one that I was talking about, they are a week old. They'll be 2 weeks old in the next 3 days. Tuesday will make 14 days, will be 2 weeks, and they'll be trying to open their eyes then, meaning Tuesday is when they start opening their eyes. Now, if you guys remember my brother dog Dewey, he's the father. And they exactly look like him. So, exactly, but they don't look like mother, except for one nearly look like it, but it blew my mind. But yeah. Now, I did a little research about this. That I will talk to Anthony, my friend, about this. People like that with autism, and I talked to another friend who lived in California who had autism. He said people like that have higher chance of getting a job in California than we do here. And I have to admit, he is right. And it, not very simple. It's something I'm thinking about doing. But yeah, now I have a Tab A tablet. What I use for my gaming, like I said earlier. Now I use because I do update, so and I only make sure that it's my tablet that's in new. I only had it for about 2 to 3 weeks now. But, but I use my tablet for a lot of stuff. My Amazon, not Amazon, but my Tab A tablet and my RCA tablet. Now my RCA tablet, what I said earlier, not for gaming, it's for work. It's in research. But if you guys did not know, I now, on my phone, I now have it where my back screen for my phone is my girlfriend with a picture of my girlfriend with necklace I sent her during Christmas on her neck on my phone now. So yeah, pretty neat, but Now, something I do check, because I know for me, I have to update my stuff a lot of time for my tablet and stuff to make sure it all works right, because you have to make sure your stuff works. Because if you guys don't know this, if you don't organize and clear your stuff on your tablet and phone, it can cause battery damage and stuff. No, I never use it. But I also gotta be careful on how I work myself. Preaching in my my tab A tablet because it actually have a lot of swords for what it is. I actually will admit that. But I gotta be careful to jinx it. Now, when it came to my old Amazon tablet, it only took a year before, but when 2018 started, it started running out of memory. But I work now already. Took me a while to realize, oh, yeah, that what was causing it. Now I know I have to update on my tablet, but that's up that I learned a lot. Now, for people with autism like me, took me a while to learn. But I know how to do it. Now, they do make gaming tablets. But I know for a fact, just when I know that if I can remember that some stuff you need to technically work on to keep it to work. Now, I gotta make sure everything on my tablet is working, but yeah. So you don't want your chip on your electronic computer if you heavily use it and you want it to last a long time. If you don't want it to, to fall apart or quit working, make sure you take care of it. That's it. Because stuff is expensive, and in this day and age with how it's up going, better keep your chip, make it last longer than to chip. Well, let me check. I think my here. Step out of back. Okay. Whoa.
Go outside, go play. Go, outside.
Yeah.
Go.
Hey, Robert, do you want to say hi? Oh.
But the intense fire prevents them from getting close to the crash site.
Yeah. So bad. I'm in the bathroom now. But, yeah. Now, what much up that? Maybe it's up, but yeah, you're saying I'm sorry about CBW, but you have to treat people with kindness. You just think about it. If you be mean to them, they'll be mean to you. So you know what? Even if somebody not some acting like me knows this, but it's something I'm glad that I know about. But yeah, my friend Anthony he probably sleeping again. It was real muggy, rainy morning, but yeah. But yeah, now he might be up, but yeah. Now, if you guys don't know, live streams that take an hour to do, well, for me, they sometimes or longer. It take a while to upload them onto YouTube, but it take about 30 minutes to an hour sometime. And I finally figured out when I never knew that, but now that I do, it's pretty easy now. But it's something that just blow my mind. It really do. Now, I do have more ideas for my live streaming stuff. It'll just take a little longer for me to get stuff ready for gaming. I have found some stuff, but I'm not really sure how to get it to work out. But it's not that easy, and I'll be honest about that. Really not that easy. But yeah. And that's something I never even realized. It's pretty hard, but something I tried to figure out how to do long ago. And I'm still figuring it out. But I hope I eventually, figure out a way to do it with no problem. Because I really like to do live streaming where with people without the, blocking their calls and stuff and everything. It would just make it much easier to do. Now, every time I try to find live streaming stuff, like screen recording live streaming apps, it's very difficult. Like, literally, I try. There are probably a reason why it's hard to do mobile live streaming, because both the app are built for iOS, where that's something I think needs to be worked on a little more and add more to Android. I am an Android user. I know you have more problem with iOS than anything, but what I heard from other people. Even though I'm on autism spectrum, you have to think about it. It's not easy to do. Except that it back from hunting. Anyway, so everything is good right now. But, yeah. Now, I will show you puppies later on, again. Now, they'll be opening their eyes really soon. Probably a good 3 to 4 days from now. Because it'll be 2 weeks. Same. What week? But it's not easy to do. No. I do check stuff out, but I do research a lot. But, yeah. Now, it's pretty tricky to do because what the job is that it took me a while to learn. But, yeah. Now, yeah, with me and the job that I tried to find, it's not that simple at all, trust me. That would be pretty difficult if you should think about it, and I really mean it. I never imagined it be that difficult. But people with autism, like our minds are, hardwired differently and learn different. It's something that we learned, like, in many different ways. Then nobody is the same, I'll be honest about that. Like, literally, everybody expects somebody with autism to be a specific way, but that's not true. If you just think about it, everybody is different. Like, literally, and I really mean it. If you just stop and think about it, that would really hit close when you just realize and think. I'm sorry about my hair. But, yeah. You can even know somebody for like a long time, and you might not know that they have autism, or they might not even know it until they get diagnosed. It sometimes takes a long time, if you guys understand where I'm coming from. But everybody learns differently. Not everybody learns the same way. But if you stop and just think about it, like, real closely, you begin to realize how everybody is not the same. And something that I really think is not right, how everybody do oppose to how somebody with autism should act, or to how autism is. That's a stereotype, and I do not support stereotypes at all. It's not right. that we all different in our own way. Literally, like, every one of us but you have to stop and think about it. And nobody is the same. Including on the autism spectrum. And that's something I learned when I was younger, but while I was still in high school, because it's something I never thought about until I got old enough and mature enough to realize it. And I didn't realize that, hey, we all don't act the same. We all are different. The thing that gives me a little attitude that they do add up. They approaching out to how autism works. People act. To how they work. They're not even accurate. Everybody is different in their own way. And that's something I know since I began high school. Literally, and I mean since I began high school. And it blew my mind that they literally have a team of all everybody with autism act the same. Well, not true, and people who do that if autism speaks. And we're all not the same. We all are different. And I absolutely mean it. Every one of us is different in our own way. It's something I know for a long time. You people with autism like us, we're all different. Like, literally different. But the thing that go counts. But yeah. And I hope everybody can understand that. Because everyone is different in our own ways. Like, literally in our own ways. And nobody is the same. Without a fact, literally like a fact. And it's something I know. Since I was in my first year of high school, known about. And I started my YouTube channel when I was in high school. If you guys don't know. It was in my second year of high school when I started doing YouTube, second, third year, but I forgot about the Toronto video public because it took me over a year to realize that. Well, a big oops on mine. But my video are saying that I started doing videos around 2, 3, maybe 4 years ago. But yeah, now I had my YouTube channel for a good 5 years now, but I did not start fully using it until my second year of high school. Oh, sorry about that, I had to pop my nose. And I used to use it for art stuff, but I use it for more stuff now than I did back then. And a lot of stuff have changed from then until now. Like, I got better at video editing. I now have intros to my video. I now have thumbnails.
Yeah, I'm going to Chris's house to get pressure washer.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, a tentative have changed. I was a little kid. What? A tentative. If you guys paid attention, you realize how far how you have came over here. Like people who what? Very first people who put subscribe to me. You guys would probably know.
See, Cosentix can make a difference for you. Cosentix is proven to help people with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis find clear skin that can last. Don't use if you're allergic to
No.
Cosentix. Before starting Cosentix, you should be checked for tuberculosis. Increased risk of infections and lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, or if you've received a vaccine or plan to. If you have inflammatory
1 minute.
bowel
Sorry
disease,
about that, guys.
symptoms,
The chain on. I gotta fix the house real quick. But now, puppies are doing good. They moved the blanket. We moved the blanket. Now all that's up at bottom and right there. Once they start really getting rambunctious, with only matter of time, we will have to move, and I mean move everything. So you know, to like keep them from chewing on stuff. But forgot about something. But yeah, here Dewey with the dad. But yeah. Okay, so how long will you be there?
I don't know. Don't know.
Okay. Keep them from. Okay. But yeah. Chloe! Chloe! Here, Dewey with your daddy. Chloe, come here! Chloe! Now, Chloe is the mom, and she is fully black. But, yeah. Chloe. Hey, girl. Cubby, calm down, please. Oh, let me turn on the light where you guys can see her better. There, Chloe, right there. See the mama of puppies. But she's silly dog with my little sister dog. So, but she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 9 puppies. And most of them, or all of them, look almost like Dewey. But, yeah. Let me turn off the light for to save energy. That is daytime, not nighttime. But, yeah. And they were born the week before last. Oh dear. Their hair is starting to get a little messy again. Which sometimes happens. But the ironic thing is that they're doing great. Like, now we gotta make sure they stay healthy too. They've been pretty healthy if you think about it. But yeah. But I also admit it crazy if you just think about it. Because most up that I've been having it last for years, I never imagined would happen. It's a shocking thing, so not the bombshell right there if you just think about it. But it's a big, like game changer if you just really want to soak it in on how far I got. But it's something I really have made it far with, like in a way. But I'll be honest, not easy at all. And I really mean not easy. It took me a long time to get this far in life, like really. But all the things that they told me that I would not be able to do, I proved them wrong. Like, I actually proved most of them wrong. But it's something that most people don't think about when it comes to people on autism spectrum. Like, I have proved people wrong before. Now, I have to pay my phone bill in 5 days, and this time I'm thinking about going for for unlimited mobile data for to be able to get stuff done during my break time faster, because I do get data out there, but it's slow, and I mean slow. With that's something I never even thought about. But now that I have, thought about it, it make it easier to plan now than anything I done before. Like, literally done before. Cubby, please settle down. Now, I had some RY streaming stuff that I used, but I would have to say most of it that I needed to work on, and I think I need to do a little bit more work on, like getting my sub upgrading and worked on. Because I'll be honest, it is a pain in the butt to do. And I really mean it. Like, if you just think about it, it's not that easy to do at all. And it actually very vigorous, if you think about it. Like, if you just stop and think about it for a minute there, it take patience and like a lot of stuff to, like to get stuff that you want done. even for autistic person like me, literally. But I want to now. People in my family, like my parents, they don't have patience with me. But when I'm in a rush, they want me to be patient for them. Now I'm just gonna bring it up. Look, just jump and think about it. You have to treat them equally too. But it's something I'm surprised that nobody have warned. It kind of, you know, disappointing in a way. But it's something I try figuring out. And trust me, it's not easy to do at all. Even if you're on the autism spectrum. I learned that a long, long time ago. Now, I'll be honest, yeah, I do got some bags under my eyes, but that's because of PUBG. You might be shocked at it, but that game is addicting. I really mean it. It's addicting and very addictive. If you just think about it, I played that game half of a night to how addicting it is. But, yeah. Now, I like gaming, but too, but it's pretty hard to do if you think about it. Like with all stuff, but you have to think about multiple stuff because. Oh, and yeah, I am still trying to bring Ralph Landon back to my YouTube channel. Trying to put people like Ralph Landon. I know, I'm still trying to work that back in. It's just that every time I try to go out and film or stuff, I always have bad timing. Or tracks are not that active. I'm on it. These tracks are very active all year round. It's just that lately because of track work and probably because of storm damage. So because they've been repairing stuff lately the last few years. I think that one of the reasons why. Now, it might sound crazy, but I have a feeling that next few years the CX-A1 right here by my house, I have a feeling like a Class 3 short line or like a regional might buy it. And I mean like a regional railroad that the heavy freight. Now don't get me wrong, Class 3 can have heavy freight trains, but not rare. Unless you're in different areas of here. Now, I know a Class 3 may have one short line, like a small area of track, not that long. They can sometimes have one long area or two area short tracks. And it's very rare for them to have signals. A regional, you have a higher chance of finding long trains, and you can find them sometimes crossing over states borders, like into different states, and are pretty long. Now, short lines railroad do that, but they're not that long. Now, regional, more likely you would find something like it in a regional. Class 1 co-crop happen you have a whole entire US, or a whole entire country, with their 8 to 10 class 1 railroads right now. And there are 10 more starting to grow. Like Union Pacific, CX, Canadian Northern, Canadian Pacific, BNSF, Norfolk Southern, and Kansas City Southern. When the verdict's on. There are about 8 of them. So, now, it's something I never knew until I did research. Then we have the railroad, one of the railroad go into multiple countries, but it buy up short lines and use them like. Secondly, in the international regional, the railroad in different countries. Yeah. Something I never knew. And it's something that would blow my mind. If you just think about it, it's something that I'm still learning about. Now, I do have live streaming game that I use for live streaming that I am still trying to work out how to use, but I'll be honest, not easy at all. Literally, I may be a YouTuber who do multiple stuff on their YouTube channel, and I may have autism, but it's not easy to do. I do it for fun. It may be hard, but it's fun when you eventually get it to work and you do your stuff that you like to do on it. Now I might bring in a few more gaming series, so I've been thinking about doing something like that. But it's a little bit hard to think about now, because most all games that I like to do that I want to live stream are multiplayer. It literally something that most people don't know about. But yeah. Now, it's crazy, but it's mind-blowing too. Now, it might be funny for some people, but it's kind of smart for me that I have video editor on all 3 of my tablets. Now, one on my work tablet, I had an idea to use for that one, like in a way that is clever. But it's not easy. Like, if you just think about it, it's not easy to do at all. And I really mean it, it's not easy to do. But it's something I do think about and do plan, but Yeah. Mm, my tablets had a lag spike there for a minute. Even tablets that run good can have lag spike once in a while. But they do get more and more as they get older. Then you have some tablets that are built to have that happen on purpose more and more and make it where they are unable to be used and technically obsolete, but yeah. Now, I do have them planned for later on Zip Week. What I do have my schedule for Zip Week and Net Week. Well, I figure that one out, then it'll be pretty good. But yeah. Now, it's a job that I never expected to get this far in life, like, and get far enough to do stuff like this. But it really made me think about how far I got it and how much I was willing to keep on going because just because I have autism don't make it where that I'm unable to do stuff. I can do stuff. We all have the capability, and every one of us is gifted in our own way. Even people like us on the autism spectrum, we're all gifted. Most people don't realize that. Just think about it. Everybody is gifted and different in their own way. And we all learn differently. We all have different stuff that we think about a lot. I'm sorry about that. But it's something that you just have to think about. But yeah. Now I am kind of like a dark medium. Sometimes I do dirty jokes. But not off screen and like on her stuff. But yeah. And yeah, people like me with autism, we can have foul mouth and we can talk dirty too, so we're all the same anyway. But yeah, it's something that I'm surprised that most people don't realize and don't think about. Now, I am thinking about doing research on it about this. I'm not sure yet, but I need to check to see if stuff that I have gotten updated because I know that some of stuff had update symbols on them, so I have to check that out. But yeah, let me check my. Yep, my mom home. Hey, settle down. Yeah. Yeah. My phone, I'm doing a live stream. I do one every weekend. What do you need me to help you with? Mama. Mama, what do you need me to help you with? Okay. I'm gonna see what you needed help with, but yeah, but everybody get different in our own way. But you know, now I do update my stuff sometimes too. But you know, now thumbnail I always use for it with a sunrise with mountain background. But that's something I like to do. Oh, okay, 1 minute. I'm coming. Buddy, come on, inside. Buddy, come. Buddy, come on. Chloe. But yeah. Everything is different. But you know, I might try to do a live stream of some PUBG later on tonight or tomorrow. Or maybe I'll wait until that week, but it's not that simple. You have to find right stuff to do it, but yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed the update too. But yeah. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream and the update, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.